Hi love, I'm Alicia, certified Pilates instructor, coming to you live from Sorrento. You can still make time for yourself no matter where you are. That's why I love working out with the ballas. This completely deflates. I'll link it down below. Today we're going to be doing a 30-minute Pilates Sculpt using nothing but the ball and weights. You can also do this just using your own body weight. I release new weekly videos every single Sunday and a weekly schedule to follow along. So definitely be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment down below what you want to see more of. And let's dive into it. Let's go. We're going to start with the ball underneath both of our heels. Heels will be together, toes will be apart. Pilates stance. Inhale as you sink down like you're sitting into a chair. Exhale as you stand up nice and tall. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you stand. Really squeezing the heels together, zipping your legs up like one leg at the top. Exhale, lift, squeezing in through the glutes. Making sure you're keeping a nice long back, tailbone nice and tucked at the bottom rather than arching. Inhale down, exhale as you stand. Let's go for 3. Shoulders out of your ears as you reach your arms up. For 2. Last one, hold it, pulse it. For 10, 9, 8, ribs are tucked in for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands to heart center, open and close through the legs. Open and kiss the knees together. Exhale as you kiss for 8. Can you sink a little lower? 6, 5, exhale for 4, 3, exhale, close for 2. Last one, hold it, open, pulse it up. For 10, yes you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, for 3, 2, 1, lifting. Lift through the heels, micro lifts at the top for 8, 7, 6, 5, squeezing heels together, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the toes together now. Inhale as you sink down. Exhale as you lift. Really press away at the top. As you stand, ribs coming down towards the hips. Inhale as you sink. Exhale as you press up and away. Inhale, exhale, chest expansion at the top. For 8. Squeezing legs together like one leg. For 7. Exhale. And 6. This is 5. Exhale, lift for 4. And 3. Really squeezing through the inner thighs as you stand. Last one. Sink it down, open to the right, pulse for 10, 9, spinal twist for 8, 7, 6, 5, legs are shaking, we're in it together for 3, 2, 1, come to the center, open other side for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and keeping left foot on the ball, reach your right foot back, reach the arms forward. Exhale as you tap forward. Inhale, reach, exhale, pull. So left foot is in the center of the ball. Inhale, exhale, feel your low abs engage, ribs coming down towards the hips as your knee comes in. For 7, and 6, exhale. For 5, 4, and 3, exhale, pull. For 2, shoulders back and down, last one. Turning to the front so you can see. Right leg steps out towards the side. Inhale and exhale, skater. 8 and 7. Sinking deeper through the left leg. For 5, 4. With control, exhale as you come in. For 3, 2. Last one. Now spin your toes out towards the front corner of your mat. Right toes face the front corner of the mat as well. Plie down and lift, adding in the arms, serve the platter. Inhale, exhale, reach for 8. Left heel is nice and high. For 6, exhale at the top. Shoulders, ribs, and hips stacked over each other. For 4, exhale, and 3. This is 2. Last one. Hold it, pulse at the bottom. Yes, you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, exhale as you reach up and over with the left arm. Inhale and exhale for 8. Feel that nice stretch through the left side body for 7. As you stand, be careful not to let your ribs flare at the top. Keep shoulders, ribs, hips stacked and aligned. For 4, exhale, and 3. For 2, last one. Release it down. Grab the ball out from underneath the left heel. Right hand comes onto the ball towards the left foot. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Feel that nice stretch. Inhale and exhale. Move the ball over towards the other side, towards your right side. Left hand plants on the ball. Right hand reaches up towards the sky. Inhale and exhale, and then hug the ball underneath your right heel. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you lift up. Serving, bringing the arms in towards your ribs. Inhale, exhale as you stand. Imagine that your body is in between two planes of glass. Exhale, lift. For 7 and 6. Exhale. For 5, yes you can. Can you sink a little lower? For 3, 2, last one. Hold it, pulse it. Yes you can. 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down. Exhale as you reach up and over. Woo, with the right hand. Inhale and exhale for 8, 7, reaching, stretching through the right side body for 5, 4, exhale for 3, 2, last one. Coming down, face towards the other side of your mat. Right foot stays on the ball now. Squaring off your hips, right heel is in the center of the ball. Reach the arms forward. Exhale, pull. Step the left leg back. Exhale, pull for 8. Shining heart forward for 7. Neck is nice and long for 5 and 4. Exhale for 3, 2, last one. Left leg comes out towards the side now. Arms open into a fly. Inhale, open. Exhale, close for 8, 7, and 6. Exhale for 5, 4, bringing it in for 3, 2, last one. Release it. Bring the ball in between your thighs and come towards the back of your mat, squeezing. We're gonna move the weights onto our ankles now. Coming down. We're gonna reach up towards the sky. Inhale, reach, 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 standing up nice and tall. Exhale as your chin comes towards your chest. Hands plant onto the mat, walk it out, keeping hips nice and stacked into your nice strong plank. Hold for a beat. Inhale. Exhale as you pike through your hips, gaze goes towards your toes. Walk it back towards your toes, keeping your hips nice and stacked. Bending through the knees, stacking up, lower back, middle back, upper back. Roll shoulders down and back over the hips. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale as your chin comes towards your chest. Hands plant, keeping a tray of drinks across your back, keeping your hips super stacked and stable. Hold your nice strong plank for a beat. Inhale. Exhale as you pike through the hips, walking it back towards your toes. Curling up, bone by bone by bone. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale as you reach. We're going for 2 more here. Chin comes towards your chest. Belly button comes to spine. As you come down, ribs come down towards the hips. Hold shoulders stopping over the wrist. Inhale, exhale as you pike through the hips. Last one here. Feel that nice stretch through the back of your legs as you walk back, curling up, bone by bone, rolling shoulders back and down. Inhale as you reach. Exhale, chin comes towards your chest, imagining a lemon between your chin and your chest. Neck is nice and long, no creases behind the back of the neck. Shoulders stop over your wrists and hold for a beat for 10, 9, 8, 7. Slight bend through your elbows for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double tap the knees and lift. Inhale down, exhale lift. Really think about low abs scooping up as you lift the knees for 8, 7, exhale for 6, 5, and 4, for 3. Exhale, lift for 2. Last one. Bend through the knees, tuck through the toes, bring your knees directly underneath your hips. Inhale, exhale as you lift, knees coming off the mat for 8, 7, pressing up and away out of the palms for 4, exhale for 5, 3, 2, last one. Release for a beat, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, exhale as you lift. Left hand taps the right shoulder, right hand taps the left. 8, 8, and 7. Keep the rest of the body super still. For 5, yes we can. For 4, and 3, 2, last one, and 1, and release. We're gonna come bring the ball behind our left knee. Right forearm comes onto the mat, left palm stays on the mat. Tap through the left knee, exhale as you lift. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift for 8, and 7, exhale, lift. Think about keeping shoulders and hips square to the mat. Only lift so high that you can keep your ribs tucked in rather than arching through the low back and flaring through the ribs. For 5, exhale, and 4, for 3, 2, last one, hold it, pulse it. Yes, you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale down, exhale, lift up to the side, knee to the sky. 8, 7, exhale for 6, 5, lifting for 4, 3, 2, exhale. Last one. Now down, lift, down, out, combining both moves. In and lift. Imagine that your right hip is staying over the right knee. Imagine that that right side body is against a wall, keeping that stack. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift. Inhale, tap, exhale, lift for 3, and 3, exhale for 2, and 2, last one, and 1. Coming onto the right side body, now coming right forearm, keep the ball hugged behind the knee. Heels will be together, toes will be apart towards the back, knees are pointed to the front of the mat. Rather than sinking in through the right side body, push up and away, draw the right rib down towards the right hip and lift. Inhale and exhale. Only lifting so much that you can keep your hips nice and stacked here. For 7, exhale, and 6, for 5, 4, exhale, lift for 3, 2, last one, hold it, pulse it. 10, 9, exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the ball. Bring the ball in front of you. Inhale, and then as you exhale, press up and away, pressing into the ball. Kick through the left leg. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you lift with control. Press into the ball as you lift. Pressing up and out of your right oblique. Doing this with control for 6, and 5. Exhale for 4, and 3. Exhale as you kick for 2. Last one. Hold it lifted, left arm reaches. Inhale, exhale as you draw the left knee in towards the left elbow. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you crunch for 8. Lifting up and out of the oblique for 7. Always an option to stay on the hip here. For 5, exhale, and 4. For 3, 2, last one, and release. Let's come up and over towards the other side. Ball will come behind the right knee now. Left forearm comes onto the mat, right palm is on the mat. Hug the ball behind the right knee. Push up and away rather than sinking in, staying in the muscles rather than the joints. Point through the right toe. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift for 8. Neck is nice and long. For 6, exhale, and 5. 4, for 3, 2, lifting. Last one, hold it, pulse it. Yes, you can. Strong pulses towards the sky. Big toe pointing like you're popping a balloon. For 7, 6, 5, keeping ribs tucked in. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Tap it down, lift towards the sky. Inhale and exhale. Keeping left hip stacked over the left knee. With control on the way up and the way down. Exhale as you lift. For 6, 5, exhale. For 4, 3, lifting. For 2, last one. Combining both. Tap, donkey, tap out to the side. Inhale, tap, toe to the sky. Inhale, tap, knee to the sky. Tapping and lifting, tapping and lifting with control. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as the knee comes down. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling out of your mouth. Audible exhale for 4 and 4. Exhale for 3 and 3. Lifting for 2, 2. Last one and 1. Keeping the ball tucked in, come onto the left side body. Keeping the ball hugged. Feet towards the back of the mat, knees toward the front of the mat. Push up and away out of the left forearm. Inhale and exhale, lift for 8. Only lifting so high that you can keep your hips nice and stacked. That might mean a smaller range of motion. That is fine. We want to focus on that hip alignment here, pressing up and out of the ribs so that the ribs are stacking over the hips. For 5, 4, keeping toes glued together. For 3, 2, last one, pulsing at the top. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the ball. Ball comes in front of you. Inhale, exhale as you press up and out of the ball. Kick through the right leg. Inhale as you tap. Lift and extend. Exhale as you lift. Always an option to stay fully on the mat here. For 7, choose what option is feeling best in your body today. For 5, exhale. For 4, slow and controlled here. And 3, exhale as you press up and away. For 2, last one, hold it, lifted, right arm reaches, inhale. Exhale as you draw right elbow in towards your right knee. For 8, exhale, right rib towards the right hip. For 6, 5, and 4. Try to keep the right leg lifted to hip height. For 3, exhale. For 2, last one, pull it and lower down. Ball will come behind our low back now. We're gonna take the weights off of our ankles and place them in your hands. You can just go ahead and wrap them around your palms. Completely optional to do these here. Ribs coming down towards the hips. Inhale as you reach, exhale as you row. Reaching back and rowing. For 8, 7, think about ribs coming together and down as you lift. Scooping. If you ever feel this in your hip flexors and the front chain of the body, think about really pressing in through your big toes, all 4 corners of the foot, to move this to the back chain of the body. Inhale and exhale. For 7, 6, pulling, shining heart forward, shoulders back and down. For 4, 3, 2, last one. Reach it forward, bend them in. Inhale, reach, exhale, curl. Keeping arms at shoulder height. For 7, exhale. 6, audible exhale through the mouth. For 4, with control. 3, 2, last one, chest press. So goal post and press forward. Inhale and exhale, reach for 8, 7, reaching for 6, 5, exhale, and 4, 3, for 2, last one. Arms come up towards the side. Exhale as you cross. Extend the left leg long and cross. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cross. Right rib is coming down towards the left hip as you cross. For 6 and 5. Exhale. Think about scooping belly button in and up as the right rib comes down and crosses. For 3, 2, last one. Row the arms in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, row. For 8, 7. Left leg extending nice and long. For 4, 3, 2. Last one. Other side. Both hands come together towards the left side. Inhale, exhale as you cross. Right leg extends and switch. Remember moving that towards the back chain, really pressing into the left toes. Inhale and exhale. Left rib now coming down towards the right hip. For 6, exhale, and 5. For 4, 3, exhale. For 2, last one. Extend it long, bend it in. Inhale, extend, exhale in. For 7, 6, and 5. For 4, 3, 2, last one, and release. Ball will come in between both of your ankles now. Extend your legs nice and long. You can release the weights. Heels are really planted in towards the mat, toes up. Squeeze the ball. Inhale as you reach forward, shoulders are stacked over hips. Exhale as you begin to tuck through low belly, low back, middle back, upper back. Inhale as you reach overhead. Exhale as you come up, drawing ribs together and down. Audible exhale, dig into the heels, squeeze the ball as you lift, lift, lift. Shoulders stopping over hips. Inhale at the top. Exhale as you curl down. Low back, middle back, upper back. Inhale as you reach over, feel a nice stretch through the body. Exhale audibly out of the mouth, knitting ribs together, bringing them down as you scoop belly button in and up. Slowly, slowly, slowly dig into the heels, shoulders stopping over hips. Stand up nice, tall, proud, and confident. Inhale, exhale as you curl down. If this feels like too much, if you feel like yourself is using momentum, then go ahead and bend through the knees, bringing ribs together and down as you come up, 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 up. Shoulders stopping over hips. I would rather you focus on proper form than using momentum. You really want to focus on engaging, and this will not be possible without using breath. So inhale through the nose, audible exhale. As you sit up, ribs stopping over hips. Inhale, exhale. As you curl down. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you come overhead. We're going to hold it halfway and pulse for 10. 9, yes you can. For 8, 7, 6, 5, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the ball now underneath both of your heels. Bring your upper body down. Hand over hand comes behind the head, resting the head in the hands rather than pulling on the neck. Pull it in. Inhale as you reach. Exhale as you roll the ball in. For 8, 7, always an option. Head, neck, and chest down. Choose what feels best to you and your body. For 5 and 4. Think about everything coming in towards the belly. I always like to think about rubber bands going diagonally, up and down and across, and everything's coming in and up. For 3, exhale. 2, last one. Now keeping the right foot on the ball, inhale, and then as you exhale, we're gonna cross through, lifting through the left leg. Inhale and exhale, right rib coming down towards the left hip as you cross the body. Lowering and lifting the left leg with control as you reach over. Inhale and exhale for 6 and 5. Exhale for 4 and 3. Exhale as you cross for 2. Last one. Hold it lifted. Roll the ball in. Extend, extend, and bend for 8, 7. Hold this shake for 4. Exhale for 3, 2. Last one. Hold, lifted, left leg now plants onto the ball, left heel, head is in the right hand. Inhale, exhale as you cross the body, lifting with control, reaching on the outside of your right leg. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you cross, left rib coming down towards the right hip for 8. Exhale, controlling the right leg on the way up and the way down for 6. Exhale. And 5, keeping hips square at the bottom for 3, 2, exhale. Last one, hold it lifted, roll the ball in, extend, roll and extend. Exhale as you pull it in, holding that curl for 7, 6, and 5. Exhale for 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the ball in between your thighs now. Arms are long by your side. Roll the shoulders back and down, neck is nice and long. Inhale, as you exhale, curl up, low back, middle back, upper back, off the mat. At the top, check in on the ribs. Are they flaring? Pull them down towards your hips. Tuck through the tailbone, lifting up through your glutes and hamstrings rather than arching through the low back. So see the difference here. Curl it down. Exhale as you curl up, bone by bone, articulating through the spine. Pressing into the hands in opposition. Arms are long by your side, pressing into the palms. Neck is nice and long. Weight is in the shoulders rather than the neck. Inhale as you curl down. Exhale as you lift. For 5. And 4. Exhale as you lift. For 3. 2. Exhale, lift. Last one. Hold it lifted, hinge it down, and lift. Inhale, tap. Exhale, lift. For 8. 7. Audible exhale through the mouth as you lift. For 4. 3. Exhale. For 2. Last one. Hold it lifted, heels lift up, pulse through the glutes. For 8. 7. 6. And 5. For 4. 3. 2, 1, pulse the ball for 10, 9, 8, 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, curl down, bring the feet as wide as the mat, move the ball up so it's between the knees. Inhale, exhale as you squeeze the ball, heels are still lifted off the mat. Inhale, tap, exhale, hinge for 8, 7, squeeze the ball at the top. For 5, 4, keeping tailbone tucked at the top for 3, 2, last one, hold it lifted, pulse the ball, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it down, legs come in. Inhale as you reach your arms over, bring legs up into tabletop, knees are over your hips. Exhale as you curl up, upper back, middle back, lower back, extend the legs nice and long, reach through the arms, bend through the knees, bringing it back down. Inhale over, exhale as you curl up, drawing your chin towards your chest, extending your legs nice and long, bend through the knees, curling down. Inhale as you reach over, Exhale as you draw your ribs together and down, pointing out through the toes, extending out nice and long as you hold that boat. Inhale as you reach over, keeping knees over the hips rather than bringing them in closer towards the core. Extend it long. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale over. Exhale as you come up. Hold it nice and strong. Last one here. Inhale over. Exhale as you extend and hold. Begin to pump the arms. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling out of the mouth. Long inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strong arms, strong mind, strong abs, strong body. We got this. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long inhale through the nose. Long exhale out of the mouth. 3 more. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Last one. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And release. Bring the ball overhead. Inhale and exhale. Feel a nice stretch through the core. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Come over onto the left side body. Come into a little mermaid. So your left shin is at the front of the mat. Your right foot is at the back of the mat. Z-sit. Roll the ball out as you reach up and over. Ball's under the left hand. Right hand is reaching up and over for 2. Pull it in. Last one. Now left hand plants, right hand will have the ball. Reach underneath, thread the needle, feel a nice stretch to the spine. Pull it back, thread, and pull. Last one, thread, and pull. Coming over towards the other side, right shin towards the front of the mat. Ball is underneath the left hand. Inhale as you reach over, stretching up and over through the left side body. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reaching up and over. Exhale in. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Right palm plants on the mat, left palm on the ball. Inhale as you reach, threading the needle underneath the right arm. Thread. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale, come to the center. Cross your legs. Inhale as you reach your arms overhead. Exhale as you bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes for a beat. Notice this feeling that you feel right now, this feeling of accomplishment, this feeling of confidence, this feeling of strength, of how it feels to take time for you to pour into your own cup. Notice that, bottle it up, because that is what will keep you coming back to yourself, keep you back to showing up for yourself. Inhale, breathe that all in. Exhale, letting it all go. One more inhale through the nose. Exhale. Flutter open your eyes. Thank you so much for being here. If you like that, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on all social channels. Let me know what you want to see more of, comment down below, and I will see you in the next.